Hello, YouTube, and thank you for viewing. We are going to talk about the best long-term stocks. We are going to talk about 5 stocks that I think will be amazing for the long term, and the reasons why I think these stocks will last forever. So let's get into the best long-term stocks. So again, this is for me. Please do your research before buying any stock. I am not a financial advisor. I am just explaining what stocks I like for the long term. This is for entertainment purposes, along with explaining why I like and why I invest into these stocks. So this is just a disclaimer, advisory of this is for me. This is the stocks that I like. This is what I invest in. Please do your research again. So I like to hold for a while or until a large disruptive competitor comes in the realm of the certain stock field. I like to hold the top 2 stocks within a certain field. Example of this is Coca-Cola and Pepsi, stock symbol KO and PEP, and also FedEx and UPS, stock symbols FDX and UPS. For this reason, if you own the top 2 competitors in any sector of the stock market, you basically own that whole sector. As in Coke and Pepsi, what competitors out there can compete against Coke and Pepsi? We're going to talk about that more, and we're also going to talk about FedEx and UPS a little bit more at the end of this presentation. So let's get into the 5 stocks for long term. First one, Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I'm going to hold this one until retirement. So why? Both pay a dividend, which is awesome. They are worldwide brands with not many high-end competitors out there. Amazing partnerships. Go into any restaurant, any fast food place, and they'll either have Coca-Cola products or Pepsi products. Some may have RC Cola or some off-brand, but 90 to 95% of the fast food or restaurant sit-down places you go to will either have Coke or Pepsi. Continuing with their partnerships, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, one of the oldest partnerships out there. Head to Disneyland, see who they have. So growth into other sectors is another why for these 2 stocks. We know that each have energy drinks and Gatorade and Powerade. Pepsi is in the food and snack, and Coca-Cola just bought Costa Coffee, which is amazing. Also, Coca-Cola is trying to create an energy drink under the Coca-Cola name. They can't do any other name because of their agreement with Monster, which they own 1/3 of. Amazing distribution. They are around the world, and their companies can get their product around the world very quickly. So what's the importance of this stock? Well, great American companies. Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Coke, the red, Pepsi, the blue. 2 strong colors, 2 strong companies. People know these companies just by the symbol on the side of their can. That's why. And at this time, there's no other companies that are even near the respected field of competition. Coke and Pepsi, that's it. They're more than just a pop and soda company. Like I discussed, Pepsi's into snacks and foods and energy drinks. So is Coca-Cola and coffee. They will not go away unless something drastic happens to either company, the economy, or a horrible disaster within the U.S. or the world. That would be stock number 1. Number 2 is the overall S&P 500. Why? Well, this will give you a continuous growth on average. So take into account the ups and downs, the ebbs and flows of the S&P 500. Throughout time, the S&P 500 will give you an 8 to 10 average increase. VOO ETF provided by Vanguard pays a dividend, so it will continue to pay a dividend while you hold the S&P 500. If you go with VOO, it's a low-cost fund. It also, if you keep current with all your ETFs and stocks, and you read news about what you hold, this will give you news on the entire stock market because that is what you hold. Asking Warren Buffett what is better, a hedge fund, picking certain stocks, or just keeping them with an S&P 500 index, he says it will behoove you to keep an index of the S&P 500. So it beats hedge funds. And safety in the long run, like I said, on average, it'll give you 8 to 10%. As long as we keep track of stocks, the S&P 500 will be around forever. That is a very important note on holding VOO. Like I said before, it holds the biggest stocks and most commonly traded stocks, the overall stock market. This is very important and not much talked about on this next point. 1, it helps you balance your portfolio. You are getting the average gains for those who invest, making you automatically ahead of those who don't invest. Yes, I get the VOO is an average gain, but for those who don't take investing seriously, or for those who do not invest at all, this will automatically make you ahead of those who don't invest. And like I said before, this encompasses all the sectors, so it takes into account many stocks and companies within the whole realm of the US and the world. VOO. We have Tesla. I say hold to 5 to 10 years, evaluate how the company's going, evaluate if there's any big time competitors, and possibly hold forever. Why? As of right now, there's no big competitors right now. Tesla. They are sexy, they are sleek. There is no other competitor out there that customers are wanting over the electric car of Tesla. The growth is amazing. So they make their own batteries. So they make their own cars in their plant. They make their own batteries in their gigafactories. And their US charging system is spread across the US. So they hold charging systems across the US. They own and make their batteries and their cars. They are all incumbent. So innovation and growth through technology, self-driving, assisted driving, ride-sharing, solar homes, and more. That is a mouthful. So as you know, they are doing the Tesla trucks, as in the semi-trucks. Albertsons just put an order in for 14 of them, which is amazing. They are going to come out with an SUV next year. Plus, in 2020 to 2021, they're going to come out with a Tesla truck. This will be amazing. This will be a whole new field for them to make money on, a whole new group of people to market to, and the purchasing of their vehicles will be reflective in how high their stock goes in the near future. Why? Well, we have Elon. 100 years from now, people are going to look back and talk about Elon Musk, the guy who changed the world. What's next? Europe and China. They're opening up a new gigafactory in China. They're taking orders for Europe and China right now. They're about to open stores in Europe. This is going to be amazing and huge for their stock. Importance of the stock. When you hear Tesla and the name Elon Musk, you think the future. You think solar and electric everything. You think of green. You think of renewable. Like I said, all in one company. Charging systems, batteries, car productions, and more. This company is revolutionary. They're going to revolutionize the way we power cars, the way we power our house, the combination of them both, the culmination of going green and being solar and electric. That is why I like Tesla. That is why I am a go for Elon Musk. Amazon. Hold for at least 10 years and adjust. Right now, there are no big competitors to Amazon. We have Target and Walmart on the US end of things that are chasing Amazon and that are on their coattails of trying to take a bite out of their percentage. Amazon has the habit of people, but as people adjust to other e-commerce websites, as in Walmart and Target, Amazon will have to be tactful into their aggressive approach by keeping customers on their website. So why Amazon? Largest e-commerce company around. If you ever shop online, you probably shopped on Amazon. They own other companies as in Whole Foods, Twitch, and more. Their delivery services. So they deliver everything from home goods, clothing, by buying Whole Foods. They deliver that as well. They're still growing. They just announced 2 new headquarters, one in New York and one in Virginia, which is amazing. Like I said, everybody who shops online has looked at or has shopped on Amazon. Importance of the stock, future potential of stock, growth and acquisition. Well, they invested in Twitch, which is an online esport, which online gaming is growing. They just partnered with Snap, as in Snapchat. They are the largest cloud service company out there. Their partnerships are amazing, like I just said. They have the habit of people of buying. If you're going to look at something, if you're going to look at a price of anything, you check Amazon. If you're at a store and contemplating on doing a purchase, you go to Amazon to compare pricing. They have smart home. They own Nest and Alexa. So with that is amazing right there. Their drone delivery service and more. They want to purchase and have their own delivery services to compete against FedEx and UPS. Like I said, their cloud is the largest cloud company in the world. One of my favorite stocks that is not talked about, American Water Works, stock symbol AWK. I'm holding this until retirement. They pay a dividend. They are a continuous growth stock, and they will continue to grow until I retire or until all the water line pipes are converted, cleaned up, made new, rebuilt across the U.S., which, like I said, will be after I retire. So why? The U.S. has deteriorating water pipes and water services. American Water Works is there to fix that. When governments such as state, county, feds need to contract, AWK is the U.S. largest in their sector and can fulfill that need. They keep acquiring other districts. Like the previous point, they are the largest in their sector. They keep acquiring new districts and thus having new customers, thus taking over in areas, in new cities, new counties, new states, which equates to larger stock prices. Like I said at the beginning, they pay dividend. So the 2 points of importance of the stock: unlimited future growth through updating old water pipes systems in the U.S. Most important, and how I became a stockholder in this, everybody needs water. I truly do think in the future there will be a water war where the government tries to limit the amount of water people could use. Please look at Arizona and California right now, how they heighten their water bill if they use an X amount of water during a certain time of day. Too much laundry, too much yard water. But there will be a water war in the future, and American Water Works is years and years ahead of this, so get in their stock now. I love this stock. I love this stock. And wait, I love this stock. Drinking water is a must for survival. And American Water Works, AWK, is there right now. So we got some bonus slides where I wanted to talk about. We have FedEx and UPS. I'll make this quick. People need deliveries, and these two are the biggest ones in their sector. Nobody as of right now can compete against FedEx and UPS. They are worldwide usage, and they pay a dividend. So as e-commerce grows, so will the deliveries of FedEx and UPS. As more people order online, FedEx and UPS will be there to help and deliver each item. So I say hold for 5 to 10 years and check for competitors such as Amazon. We have Berkshire Hathaway, one of my long-term holdings. Why? Well, Warren Buffett. End of discussion. But for more points, large cash holdings, he does a buyback. He just got done doing a buyback, and he buys entire companies. Look at Geico. He also invests in buying shares. He just bought 35 million shares of JP Morgan Chase, which equates to $4 billion. He just bought into Oracle, a cloud company. The diversification of the companies he owns and the stocks he invests in is as diversified as the S&P 500. So, importance of this, like I said, he owns a lot of businesses and stocks. People look up to Warren Buffett and his company. One of my other holdings is Markel. They call this one the next or the mini Berkshire Hathaway. So thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you like this 5 stocks for long-term holding. I hold all of these. I will continue to add these into my portfolio. I will drip their dividends to add more. So thank you so much for viewing and have a great day. Don't forget, please hit the like button, the share button, and subscribe button. Have a good day, guys. Bye.